DCL is a data change log. This is a layer which takes care of keeping track of changes in the data sent by the devices. If we open up device details, there are some selected metrics that are stored in the DCL. One of these is, for example, temperature. Another could be selected SIM card, version of the firmware, and so on. Whenever this data changes, it is tracked. Here in the menu there is a changes tracker, which is a view over the data in the DCL. If we look into that, we can see by default sorted by the ID the changes that are tracked in the system, and we see type of metric, which device, if there is a device name it is displayed, and was the actual value and when was the change logged. Just looking at this, we see that the device with device ID SFZF has oscillating temperature or a problem with the sensor. Doesn't matter. So what we can do here is, for example, select a metric, let's say a firmware version. Now we see all the changes in the firmware version among all of our devices, and we can sort it by device ID or filter it, or by the date it happened. So it could be, for example, interesting is to look into a reboot counter, which is actually not a metric that's reported directly by the device, but it is computed on the server. So we have here a reboot counter changes, and let's say we are interested only in the changes reported today, so we filter it only for today, and now we see changes in the reboot counter that happened today. So there are a few devices which were rebooted today, and now we can, for example, filter and see if there are other metrics changed for the device. And we cleared the metric filtering, so we see that this device, there's only the reboot counter increased, no other change. Okay, no temperature change. Let's look at the device, directly clicking here, and it tells us that Linux box, and that, for example, the temperature is not available there, and therefore there were no changes. The DCL at the moment in Dwarfguard 0.8 can be viewed either directly in the UI, or if you go to the system settings, you can also enable the export to the file. And that's it. To watch other Dwarfguard videos or find related information, follow the displayed links.